Hello YouTube, it's Allison again. So I wanted to make a video about some important thoughts that I've had lately about gender, kind of some realizations that I've come to. Well, I should say thoughts about my own personal gender specifically. So, by the way, some bonuses thrown into this. You can see behind me my baby. Ain't she pretty? I love her very much. We've had many fun and exciting times together. And also, you get to see my I Am Not a Nugget t-shirt. I am not a nugget. And my rubber ducky pants, which I was too lazy to take off for this video because that's crazy to change my clothes when nobody's in my house. Anyways. Okay. So, yeah, so as you could see by my past videos, I was so excited going to the Butch Voices conference in LA a couple weeks ago, and it was like seriously like a life-changing kind of thing for me. And that is what brings me to this video, because I had been so confused about how I identified, what I wanted to do in terms of my gender, where I fit in. So I've had a lot of thoughts that to me are very important about this, so I want to talk about this because I know that there's got to be people out there like me who might be going through the same mental struggles that I was, and I mean still am really. So I just want to try to explain things and encourage people who might be feeling like me. So I have really been feeling just like a butch, like to use butch as a noun, like that book mentions, which I've started to read, and I really like Butch as a Noun by S. Bear Bergman, and mainly Butch, the YouTuber, has said stuff along those lines. So I am just completely feeling that way right now. I feel like I'm a butch, and the conference really helped me with that, because the thing is, I have been so isolated that I don't have butch friends really, at least not where I live, and I hadn't really had a butch community. Like, I always work so much that I don't have that much time to do social stuff, so I've been feeling so isolated that going to the conference was it presented so much of this new stuff to me that might not have been new to very many other people, but just to see so many butch women or butch female people, regardless of what they identify as, just to see so many of them, successful, happy, sexy, and to hear the people who like butches talking about how sexy they are, it made me see this. And I mean, of course, I had read stuff that had to do with butches before, and I'd seen butches, met butches, identified as, something kind of like butch. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know why it didn't stick with me, but the conference just made it stick. And I was like, yeah, this is exactly who I am. It's what I've heard in so many trans guys' videos when they say that they, heard about the concept of being transgendered, or they met trans people or something like that, and they're like, yeah, this is totally me, I knew right away, and it just made me so happy right away. That's how I felt at this conference. Yeah, I'm a butch, and I really like that term, actually, because I was always a little iffy about identifying as a butch woman, because it's not that I don't, kind of identify as a woman. I'm not against that. It's just that I just feel like butch, as if that is a third category, a valid category, and that it's not that I'm not a man or not a woman, it's just that I'm butch, period. Just how I am, me, myself, the way I already am, the way I always have been, I'm a butch. With this body that I have, you know, without making changes to it, but without, like, putting it on display, you know, without putting my boobs on display or anything. Like, I just be how I am. I'm Butch. Like, it just clicked with me, and it felt so good. I've been feeling so happy. I've been feeling, like, kind of in touch with my body, which I hadn't been for quite a while. So, things have been great. I mean, my relationship has been great in the last few weeks since I've had this realization. My libido has really gone up. It's amazing. It's totally amazing. I never would have guessed. So I'm just so thankful. So see, this is why I want to explain this stuff, to help people who are struggling. I just want to say that if you can go find some kind of a community, it can make so much difference. And if you, I don't know, read more Butch books, there aren't a whole lot out there, but like there's Butch is a Noun. There are a whole bunch of books by Ivan Coyote, who I've recently gotten into, and I really like his writing, or I say his because of the name Ivan, but I believe she identifies as she. That was kind of funny. Anyways, yeah, her writing is really great, but I don't want to get into all that right now, but my point is, get out there, find a community, do something that will make you feel proud of yourself, because once you have some pride, it can make all the difference. I felt so proud after going to the conference and being with all these Butch women, or Butches, and that has made all the difference, like, all the difference. I'm serious. So, it's so important to meet people, and also to put yourself out there so that other people can see you and know that they are not alone, which is super important. And that's one of my goals. Because I'm a teacher, I like helping people, and I'm aware of people who are younger than me, so I really do want to try to help others, even though it's only recently that I've had this kind of realization. So anyways, I want to say a little bit about why this was also hard for me, and why I think there are probably a lot of other people like me out there who are really struggling. So, I kind of went out of order. I might just stop this right now before I go on this giant talk about all that. But I do have really important things to say, and I've observed some things that I think people should be aware of and that I want to share, so hopefully you'll watch the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.